for this very important bill that we call the Women's Entrepreneurship and Economic Empowerment Act, which recognizes that when girls and women in the world are free from violence, educated, have access to tools for economic success, their communities are more safe, more economically vibrant, and more peaceful. And this is because when women exert greater influence over household finances, economic outcomes for their families improve, the childhood survival rates go up, food security and educational attainment increases for their children. Women actually place a greater emphasis on household savings, which improves families' financial resiliency. Mr. Speaker, it's hard to comprehend the hardships and obstacles that women face globally. I think of a girl like Fatim, born in Mali. At 8 months old, she's subjected to genital mutilation. By age 12, her father sells her for marriage to a man she's never met. She's among the 1 in 3 girls and women worldwide who will suffer gender-based violence. I think of Nasha, a young Nigerian desperate for an education who walks miles, fearful of sexual violence or kidnapping just to get to class. She doesn't want to become one of the 130 million girls worldwide who are out of school. Or Camellia, a woman in Pakistan who dreams of starting her own business and being able to care for her family, but discriminatory laws prohibit her from owning property or accessing credit. She's among the 1 billion women in the world excluded from the formal financial system. Given all the roles, it's not surprising that women and girls are the majority of the world's poor. Now, here's the thing. Many of these cruel and unfair practices make the world poorer, too, as we've heard from my colleagues. According to the McKinsey Global Institute, a leading international private sector think tank, if we change this equation and we advance women's equality, we could add trillions to the global GDP in just years. We are recognizing today that there is an undeniable link between women's economic success and global prosperity and peacefulness and security. Now, this bill has several components. It makes it USAID policy to do the following: to reduce gender gaps in economic opportunity, to strive to eliminate gender-based violence, to support women's property rights, to increase the capability of women and girls to determine their own future. Next, the bill requires that 50% of USAID's resources of small and medium-sized enterprises be targeted to reach enterprises owned and managed and controlled by women. And it codifies USAID's practice of shaping policy and activities through a gender analysis. As important, to ensure that our development assistance is reaching women, this legislation mandates that USAID track and measure improvements in women's economic empowerment, including employment, access to financial services, enterprise development, earnings, and control over income and property land rights. And finally, this legislation also expands the scope of development assistance from micro-enterprises to micro, small, and medium-sized enterprise to reflect the changes in the field.
Time has expired. Gentlelady's time has expired.
I yield the gentlelady an additional minute.
The gentlelady is recognized for 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, all I want to say to conclude is to thank my colleagues for joining me in supporting this critical bill. Again,